Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Ed Kemper. And this is a new thriller coming to you from writer-director Chad Ferrin. And this captures the experiences of Ed Kemper, the serial killer who wound up killing a bunch of young women and then killing his mother, committing necrophilia, and all kinds of messed up things. And this film, you can definitely tell, was made for a very small budget, and they were doing their best to make the most out of what they had. And there's a few things that really do stand out. I do feel like Brandon Kirk does a really fine job committing to this performance as Ed Kemper. It's interesting because I've certainly watched Mindhunter, and it's a very different kind of iteration of this person, and I don't know if it is as effective as what we see in Mindhunter, but I think Kirk puts his own spin on it, commits to it, and we feel the struggle. We are afraid of what he is and what he is doing. And I think this film really hits its stride when it's focusing on his relationship with his mother. The dynamic there is complex, it is challenging, and I think those are some of the best scenes in the film. I also think that there are some legitimately unnerving moments. I do feel like when we get into, there's quite a few scenes where we see him doing his thing, killing these women, taking pictures, not quite doing some other things to these dead corpses, but inferred sexual assault. But it's one of those kinds of things where I feel like this film goes too far. It becomes exploitative in the way that it just really lingers on these moments and is really trying to get shock value out of it. And it just feels like there's a couple moments where it's like quick shots of like a montage that feels a lot more effective in capturing the atmosphere and the tension and the fear that it's going for, but also having some kind of taste. There's also moments where this film takes some bold stances in terms of expressing the mental illness inside Ed Kemper's head. And some of those moments, like he keeps seeing the devil, and it feels really silly and campy and over the top and really takes you out of the film. Because, like, I feel like this film on some level, which I really don't think it should be, is trying to be like a dark comedy, and it just doesn't work. When this film is really dealing with these serious issues and respecting it in that way, I think it's most effective. This film takes some bold swings, and many of those bold swings, unfortunately, just don't click. And I think the committed performances at the center of this really are what keeps you grounded. The relationship between Kemper and his mother keeps us grounded. And, you know, it is always that strange experience where we keep getting films about getting inside the mind of serial killers. And unfortunately, I think this one goes a little too far with it. But those are my thoughts on Ed Kemper. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.